Hi guys and welcome to another episode of Game Chat. I'm Chris and with me today we have Kate.
Hi.
And we're going to jump straight into the news. Not much news lately. We've got a few stories but nothing really big, so probably a quick news section. Do you want to start with your Overwatch stuff? Get it out of the way. You know
Halloween Terror 2018 started. Same as always, Drunkenstein mode, I suppose, the robot killing mode. People are getting pretty sick of the same stuff.
Yeah.
Coming back I've heard a lot of people say it. A lot of people I know who plays it.
As well.
Well, this is the one thing I've got to talk about. There is other stuff besides skins, there's like victory poses, all that kind of stuff, but the skins are obviously the main part that people care about. So we got Jack-o'-lantern Wrecking Ball, where his wrecking balls is essentially a pumpkin.
Yeah,
that's a legendary skin.
Does that mean it's a really expensive one?
I think so, yeah.
Is it no higher than legendary? I can't remember which one's which.
No.
Okay.
Because it goes like rare, epic, legendary, normally, like Destiny and stuff.
Yeah.
Undead McCree. I like Undead McCree. I think it's pretty cool.
I haven't seen it.
He's got like white hair and like glowing green eyes. I think it's quite nice. I think that's probably just an epic. It's not a legendary because it's basically a recolor essentially. I like it. I think it's really nice. Enchanted Armor Farah. That's a legendary. So she's basically like a suit of armor that has
is this
no
the one
head.
where she has no head, but then again she's gonna be wearing a helmet, so she's gonna have a fucking head.
I haven't played it, so I don't know. I don't know how that translates.
And I'm like, everyone's like, oh, she's not gonna have a hitbox. I'm like,
she's got to have a hitbox.
She's got a fucking helmet on it. She's gonna have a hitbox, but like she's got a helmet on it, so it's not gonna be exactly hard to miss because it looks like she's got a head anyway. Just saying.
I don't know.
That's my thoughts on it.
I've been playing Assassin's Creed non-stop for a week, so I have not touched this event. Spider Widowmaker is an epic, and this is the weakest skin. Like, it's literally, they put some spider webs on her. It's not good. It's a bit pathetic, to be honest.
They could have tried harder with that. Give her like spider like arms or whatever on the back, like a in style
like
of
the Iron Spider.
Iron Spider. Yeah, that was sick.
Okay. This is my favourite.
Spider-Man.
This is my favourite skin, Banshee Moira, which is a legendary skin. She looks wicked in that. She looks really cool. I really like it.
Is she not the bride one?
Nope. We'll come to the bride in a minute. Stop ruining my order.
Sorry, I haven't looked at these.
Swamp Monster Doomfist, which is a legendary skin.
I've seen that. Yeah.
Shape of the Water and all that jazz.
He does look a bit creepy.
Not impressed by that skin.
No, you know what? It's different because he's like a monster.
Yeah.
It's not like just.
May got a pumpkin skin, which is obviously the most important section of this news. Obviously.
That's not legendary though, right?
I don't know. I haven't got that written down for these two skins, but I assume it's probably an epic because again, it's like the Undead McCree. It's kind of just a recolouring. It's cute though. Cool, right? It's cute. Sombra is the bride.
Okay.
So it fits into the whole story of Dr. Junkenstein makes the monster and now he's got the bride.
Yeah.
And then the last one.
What's she look like? She's got the hairdo.
Sort of, yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Slasher 76, which is like
why did they not give that bride hog? Like that makes more sense.
Because he's the monster.
I'm sorry, but that makes more sense. Okay, that's fair enough.
It's pretty cool. I like it.
He got the mask.
Got the mask, like the Hannibal mask.
Where's Jason Voorhees' mask?
No, because it's got the 3 lines in it. That's Hannibal's mask.
Yeah, it's a bit of both. There's a hockey mask in it, mostly. I can't remember.
I'm going to Google it right now.
I thought it was the Jason mask. I don't know. I've only seen it once.
Yeah, they did do a little cool video to reveal all the monsters. It's pretty cool. See, it's got the like.
Okay, it's a bit of both. Then.
It's a mix of both, yeah.
That's cool because they can't get copyrighted then.
Yeah.
That's what it is probably.
It's a nice skin.
I do like that. I don't play Soldier though.
I've already seen.
Why do all the ones that get good skins be the ones that don't play?
I've already seen someone cosplay and it looked wicked.
Could they cosplay the McCree? Do you reckon?
Maybe if you tried hard enough.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I don't try.
No, it would be hard work anyway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no. There are a fair set of skins. Like there are a lot of good ones. Sometimes, I mean, like the last event we had, the summer one.
Yeah.
There wasn't really any good skins in that. I didn't think. So, yeah, they could do with not giving them the same people skins. I think.
Yeah.
Like people that got it last year, they're getting like. I would have thought Brigitte would have got a skin as well.
Yeah.
And some of the more obscure people that don't really get legendary skins, rather than keep giving them to the same set of people. But whatever. So yeah, that's my section. You
Sure,
can carry on.
section.
Yeah. I might now. This
interests you. This next bit of news. I mean, it wasn't really this week's news. It was last week's, but I think it's pretty big because it's a pretty big leak, and it sounds pretty cool. It's the leaked Harry Potter game.
I did watch the trailer
before I got it down.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I'm not even a fan of Harry Potter really, and even I thought that game was really good.
It looks really good. It's looks like an
RPG,
open world, as open world as Hogwarts can get, I guess, unless you can go other places. RPG. You make your own character. I imagine you either choose your own house or you get asked questions as you're doing the sorting hat.
Yeah.
And then it will choose for you. That'd be pretty sick.
As long as it's not like basic.
Yeah, it's like every time I'm just going to do it until I get Slytherin.
It's like, what's your favourite colour? Red. Or green.
You're in Slytherin. What? No.
Although they could link it with Pottermore.
I fucking hope not, because I'm Hufflepuff.
Yeah, I'm a Hufflepuff on Pottermore. I wanted to be a Slytherin, but I got told I was a Hufflepuff.
I wanted to be Gryffindor. I'm brave.
Obviously not.
Oh yeah, I'm obviously not. I'm a fucking pussy being in Hufflepuff.
Newt's a Hufflepuff.
To be fair, yeah, that's true. And also Cedric Diggory.
Yeah, he was fit back in the day.
Well, I'm not because of that.
Back in the day.
He's just a badass. But,
okay.
Until he became Edward in Twilight, and then it just ruined into him.
Okay.
Anyway, but this game is apparently... There was rumours going around it's being developed by Rocksteady, which were the Batman people.
They said no, though, didn't they?
Well, they didn't come out and say no, but Eurogamer have got inside sources apparently saying it's not them. It's a real game. It's not. It might have been. People were saying it could be fake or whatever, but
Eurogamer was saying too good to be
their
fake.
sources say it's real. Obviously, it's being made by Warner Bros. Because they own the IP, and it's been. They're saying it's being made by Avalanche, which is the people that made Disney Infinity.
Lol. Okay.
And the Cars 3 film tie-in game, which apparently was amazing.
I love Cars 3.
It's like an open world Cars 3 game.
I like Cars.
Like an RPG kind of style. So
no way.
I want to play it.
Yeah,
we
is
should
it on
play
PlayStation 4?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
No way. Sick. Let's get it.
Bad when the game is better than the film.
I like the film.
The first one's okay.
The third one's a good film.
I can't remember which one's that. Doesn't matter.
When it's that Jackson, the
oh yeah, okay,
car,
it was alright. Yeah, it was alright.
And the yellow car takes over.
Still not as good as the first one.
Whatever. Anyway.
But yeah, Warner Bros. Bought this studio last year.
Oh, okay.
I think it was last year. And they've been described their next project as an RPG, a large-scale console game project, and AAA sized.
Ooh,
so
it looks like
they're saying it's probably them. And apparently, from someone from the BBC who had inside information, has said that it's a yet announced RPG currently titled Harry Potter Magic Awakened. Although other titles, including Magic Forever, are also in the mix.
No, not feeling either of those.
No, I feel we can get better than that.
Yeah.
I can call it Wingardium Leviosa, so that's better. Other Potter games are also thought to be in the works.
Fantastic Beasts should get its own game.
I think the days of movie tie-in games are gone. Don't do that. Because what was the last good movie tie-in game?
The Harry Potter games were always really good.
Yeah, they were. Fucking Hagrid. Remember Hagrid in that game? It was fucking sick. But yeah, movie tie-in games never turn out well because they're always tied. Because they're a tie-in, they're always tied down what they can do. Whereas if you set it in the same universe as the movies, it's fine. But you can they've got that freedom, and they can make it what.
But wouldn't you like a Niffler?
You can have a Niffler. Nifflers are a thing in the universe.
Yeah.
You don't have to be Newt to have a Niffler.
No, I'm not saying it has to be about Newt, but if they could do do you know what would be really cool?
Well, in that trailer, in the new trailer for Fantastic Beasts, you got those little. No, I think they're the cow things from the big eyes. In the first one,
no.
They're those little cute cow things that he's trying to feed, and they've got massive eyes. I think they've got 3 eyes. I can't remember now, but they're really cute. They're in the trailer for the game, so. Probably are going to be some Fantastic Beasts.
What they could have done would have been cool. They should have done a VR experience of the inside of Newt's briefcase.
I feel like that's a thing. I feel like they've done that.
Is it?
I feel like it's just on PC, I believe.
Oh, okay.
But
that would have been cool. You could go around and see all the animals and learn about them.
Yeah.
Considering the movie wasn't actually about Fantastic Beasts.
You know what that movie is?
It was a troll. It was a troll to trick me into watching another
like that
10
movie.
Harry Potter movies.
It is better than any of the Harry Potter movies that
Yeah,
I've watched.
actually is.
So, come on. I know that's
What's
a
the best Harry Potter movie?
controversial
What's the best Harry Potter
statement.
movie? Go right now.
Goblet of Fire.
No,
100%.
it's Half-Blood Prince.
I've always got an affinity to the first one because that was my when
No.
I fell in love with it until I fell off when I grew up.
Yeah. What's the best book? Half-Blood Prince. Or that the fifth one?
Is that the
that's the worst one.
No, the best book's Goblet of Fire again. Both the same.
You're a basic bitch. Let's go. Let's move on.
That's one of the best.
Moving on.
Anyway, but yeah, Harry Potter game hyped. I'm
Yeah,
actually
it
hyped
does
for
look
that.
really
Like
good.
it, from the looks of it, I reckon we'll see it soon.
I don't think it'll be multiplayer though.
No.
No.
I
think
don't
it'll
think it will be. I don't think it needs to be. Open world RPG, I'll be fine with it.
Yeah.
Everything's open world RPG these days. So
But then, like, there is you could very easily have multiplayer because you're not the only person in the school.
Yeah. But it always holds stuff RPG back, I think.
Yeah,
when
maybe.
they've got multiplayer tagged on. Like Destiny could be really good. No, I get the multiplayer. It's good on that, but like that holds it back from a lot
The
of stuff.
story, yeah. Okay.
So we'll see. Next piece of news is Sony have finally confirmed that you can change your PSN name soon. There's a beta coming out. I think
A beta.
a beta.
What are we beta-ing this for?
It's you know the people that sign up for the software betas.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to call them. They're gonna get it for free.
Okay. For free, so you have to pay for it if you want to do it.
There's a cap.
Okay. Sorry.
Basically, for all we've known, you've never been able to change PSN name, and there's a multitude of reasons they've given for that.
Okay.
And that was one of them was like you'd be just always changing it, and no one would have like a set name, and it would mess with the load game, which it could do. And they've said this is why they're rolling it out in beta form, but they've said it'll be available early next year, and for those you'll get your first change for free.
Right.
So you can change your name once for free, and then after that it'll cost $10 or $7.99 in pounds.
It doesn't affect me because I like my name.
But for PlayStation Plus members, it'll cost $5 and $3.99 in pounds.
No, it's not bad.
After the first change.
Yeah.
So that's a plus. Being a PlayStation.
A plus.
But I only need to change it once because that's the only place my name's still Lemonhead67, and I want it to be Lemonhead92, which I've changed it in everything else to that. So I've just got to change it once for free, and I think I'm a member of the beta thing, so I'll get it like in like the end of this year. So I'll change it once, and that's it. That's what I need. But there is things like apparently you can change it, but have your old one like next to it in brackets or something.
Oh, so people
know it's still you from when they added you or whatever, or I can still find you. Yeah,
all they should do is they should just send out like a notification. So you should just get a notification saying your friend blah 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 has changed their name to blah blah blah, so you know who they are.
But apparently, it can, because sometimes the handles are linked to games, like certain games. Like I feel like Rocket League's one of them.
Okay.
Stuff like Fortnite as well.
Okay.
Apparently, there might be issues with if you change your name, whether you can get back on the games with that name, with that account, because it's different. You know what I mean?
Oh, I didn't.
That's why they're rolling it out.
I didn't think it was that complicated.
Exactly. That's why they're rolling it out in beta form, to test all that.
Okay.
To find out. You know what? PlayStation are like. Xbox have done all this ages ago, but PlayStation playing catch up with stuff like that and crossplay these days. But also talking about crossplay, there was last week. There's heavily rumours going around that Diablo 3 was going to have crossplay across Switch, PS4, all that, PC, and Xbox. Simply because someone asked them the question on their Twitter, and then someone replied going, "It's a matter of when,
not where, not how." Yeah.
And it's like, and so someone's like, "Oh, so it must be happening." But then Blizzard have come out now saying, "We're not working on it currently."
Okay.
So whether it probably is still a matter of when, not if, because it's only just been announced. Like crossplay is a thing, so I reckon it will happen eventually, but just it's not going to come out with the game. and apparently the new consoles coming out are going to be start off just with cross-buy.
Just cross-buy, that's right.
Yeah, so most AAA games will have that.
Yeah, you know what though? The only reason, if that is true, and they are all going to come out with crossplay, the only reason this is happening is because Sony made a dick of themselves and were like, "Oh, if we don't agree, then we're the problem."
Yeah, well, they're knobheads.
If they were still like winning in everyone's eyes, we wouldn't even be getting
100%.
that. No way, no way.
But you know what? It's good for the gamers at the end of the day.
Yeah, it is.
And I'm happy with that. And I have all consoles anyway, but
yeah, exactly.
I might not need to have all consoles, so it's fine. Probably will for exclusives, but hey, that's just me. But not everyone will do that.
You're always gonna have, but then technically, like, PlayStation will still win because Xbox doesn't have any good exclusives
at the moment. Because I'll talk about that in a bit.
Okay, sorry, getting ahead of myself.
They're talking about the next gen consoles. Their Call of Duty has come out saying they're trying to get. I know we don't like talking about Call of Duty on this podcast. It's not our thing necessarily.
Sorry,
but they've basically put out a job listing for asking for people to come work on Call of Duty 2019, and on that job listing it says that it's coming out on next gen consoles, obviously as well as the current gen, because they'll be stupid not to bring it out on like the PS4 where like so many people, because not everyone upgrades straight away. But the fact that it's called currently it's the Call of Duty 2019, the one that's coming out next year, people are saying like if it's coming out on next gen consoles,
the next gen consoles will soon.
They're either end of 2019 or very early in 2020. Now my prediction is they're going to be early in 2020 because
Christmas sellers.
Well, not even that. We always have. Remember when the PS4 came out and there was stuff like Battlefield
and everything's still going, wasn't it?
Well, not even that. Like the third-party games like Battlefield, Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Yeah. No, I waited for them for the next-gen consoles because I was literally waiting for the release. They come out a month before
on the previous gen.
And I was like, I can't not.
Yeah.
I've got to wait.
Yeah, because we had that Last of Us kicked off that like craze where everyone was going out and buying PlayStation 3s just to play that.
And then they were like, I borrowed my mates because I didn't want to do that.
I'm pretty sure the PlayStation 4s came out in November. I want to say it was November the 12th or somewhere around that time. Yeah,
we were in Tesco lining up.
Yeah, lined up to get my PlayStation. Because Game couldn't fulfill pre-orders. God's sake. So don't pre-order from Game because you won't even get you won't get it. Unless they book up their ideas.
And we're going to do that next time as well, queuing in Tesco straight away.
Yeah.
I say I pre-order, but still have to queue it.
Well, it depends. I mean, if Game actually can fulfil the orders they promise,
guaranteed.
We literally pre-ordered as soon as pre-ordering opened, essentially.
And they were like, you're going to get a few days after.
And then they called us up the day before. To be like, you might not get your PlayStation 4 for another 2 weeks. And we was like, forget that.
And luckily we pre-ordered
with cash. But people
they gave us that cash back.
People we know had this special card.
It's Corey, wasn't it?
Yeah.
He had this card that he put the pre-order on the card, so he couldn't get the money back off the card. So he had to keep the pre-order, and he was sitting there without PS4 for 2 weeks while we were playing our PS4s.
Yeah. Raging.
Poor guy.
And we literally got lucky. We got lucky because we were going to a pub, and across the road from the pub was a Tesco, and I'm a rage monster, and I was so angry after this phone call. I literally went over to Tesco just to ask. We drove to Asda, and there was literally people queuing that had been there since 6 o'clock. And we went over to Tesco, and I was like, "You got any PlayStation 4s?" And they're like, "Oh, if you want one, you'll have to stand in the queue." And he pointed to 2 school children behind me, and I literally stood there from 7 o'clock on the night.
She rang me. I came over. We're getting in the queue.
Well, I stood there from 7 o'clock.
Work the next day and everything. I don't give a shit. I was like, I'm getting this PS4.
I don't even know what we were going to the pub for, but I didn't end up seeing
general
anybody.
Gathering. I was like, guys, I was finishing my food, and I was like, guys, I'm going now. Going to get a PS4,
it's ridiculous.
guys.
It's ridiculous. And but do you know what though? I think because we have
friendship when you got a PS4.
I don't know.
Jokes.
He's the gap between the 360 and whatever seems
it's 6 years.
So big.
It was 6
to
years.
upgrade.
Oh, right, yeah.
But like now,
It's not going to be.
It's not that
It's
much
going to be an
time
incremental
and-
like change because you think about it, we've got pros now,
Yeah.
and even we got a big change for your Xbox because
Mm.
you got a One S, but I got One X. It's not going to make that much difference to me.
That's what I'm saying. I don't feel.
That's why I
don't
think
feel as compelled to go out and buy the next gen now.
I still will, but that's why I think we're going to do it. Come on.
Yeah, we
But,
probably will.
I still think I won't buy all of them at the same time, but I still think the biggest changes for these new consoles will be services, as opposed to graphics. Like every console you're looking, okay, the graphics are better every time before, but now it's like there's going to be something like Game Pass on PS4 as well now. There's going
There should be.
backwards compatibility. There's got to be. PS4 don't have backwards compatibility. They're fucked because the kid,
PS5.
you know what I mean?
PS5,
sorry.
Centipede.
Then and they've got to have crossplay. They're the biggest three things that are going to come for these new consoles. That will warrant people getting them as opposed to just the graphics.
Yeah.
But yeah. Moving on, we've got Microsoft. They're apparently in talks to buy Obsidian, which are the people that done Fallout New Vegas and Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2.
Oh.
So
Jamie's gonna like kick the door down at the Kool-Aid.
I know, yeah, we've mentioned it. He's like, oh my god. He's just like sat up in a room, like he's sitting in his room. He's just like, what? But I think that's cool. They're a good studio. They've worked on, like, I mean, everyone has. I mean, I've never really got into the Fallout series generally.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Everyone I know who likes Fallout, their favourite one
hardcore.
is New Vegas.
Yeah.
Like Jamie fucking loves that game. And Knights of the Old Republic 2.
Yeah.
I didn't know Bioware didn't do that, but obviously they were publishing it and that, but I didn't know they didn't do it. I thought they did both, but apparently not.
No.
Which one's better? Pit them against each other, Obsidian or Bioware there. That's a hard choice, isn't it?
I would say the second one.
Oh, that's good then. So, like, they're a good studio. Another good studio, possibly. Apparently it's 95% done deal. So, bought by Microsoft.
Microsoft are buying everyone.
Literally, they're buying all the people that have no money, but have made good games in the past. And now they're giving them money.
It's a smart move.
And it's like, they're going to get some good games.
They're picking them up for like peanuts because they've got no better offer.
Literally.
And they're going to make knock
they're
all
like
these
rolling
games
in. Fucking Phil
Phil
Spencer's rolling in with his wallet like
yeah, man. Phil Spencer has saved us all.
Making it rain. He's like, I got all the money, you want to make good games, yeah?
I love Phil Spencer so much.
But like, they've got so many good at, like, they've got the new one in I think it's San Diego. Right, is it San Diego?
To the non-stop travellers.
What's going on? Non-stop travellers?
It's because I've found the roadmap of the Assassin's Creed Season Pass.
Oh.
And for some reason, some random adverts trying to play, even though my phone's on actual silent.
It sounded like a really, like,
they're trying to
it
sell
sounded like
me.
a Dove advert or something.
They're trying to sell me some shit, obviously.
Sensual, like,
Sorry,
perfume shit.
please carry on.
I forgot what I was saying. Oh, but they've got, like, so many studios now, including the Hellblade people.
Yeah.
They're going to make...
That was a great game.
Didn't finish it, but it's still good. I need to play it. I need to finish it. They've got so many good studios now, and it's like, they're looking at it, they've probably got more big studios well known for, like, big games than PlayStation currently have.
Yeah.
Like, owned by them.
Like,
PlayStation do a thing where they've got a relation, like Insomniac, they don't own.
Yeah.
But they have a relationship with Insomniac where Insomniac will make exclusive games for them. But they can also make like stuff like Sunset Overdrive for Xbox. That's the kind of studio like that just go wherever they want, but at the end of the day they have an affinity for PlayStation. But the PlayStation own stuff like people who make God of War.
The plays, like, going back to their E3, like, their E3 this year was...
It was poor because it's the end of the run. It's the end of the road for PlayStation, and they're not going to show the PS5 stuff yet.
No.
Even though Death Stranding's coming on PS5
like
and paying
it was like 4 games that they're just... That's not an E3
To be fair,
like,
the games
awful.
they showed did look good.
Yeah, but like,
apart from
you
Death
wanna,
Stranding, which looks like the pizza delivery simulator.
You want to see something that's shocking. You want to see them like drop something new.
Oh,
and
yeah.
now we're literally like, we're going to walk through these tents and show you these 4 games.
They've done all their shocks.
That everybody already knows about.
They've had like several shocks the years before.
Yeah.
And they're on a run, like a roll for that. So
E3 is meant to be shocking and cause controversy, and you're meant to be like, oh my god, if you don't cry at E3, it's not a good E3.
Xbox had that this year, so...
I nearly died. When I dropped off my car, I thought I nearly died. This is the best E3 we've had in a long time. I got like all the games I wanted.
Wow, yeah.
So happy.
They fucking dropped fucking Resi, shut up.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. I got it.
That was on PlayStation.
Yeah, but we all knew that was coming though. So like, again, we knew it was coming.
True.
And they didn't drop the Resident Evil. Did PlayStation drop it? I don't think they did they?
Yeah.
How did they? I don't even remember.
Just after they dropped Destiny.
I probably was just too busy like crying to remember, to be honest. You know why?
It's the one with the rat. We didn't realise what it was.
I remember why I don't remember, but that's the first one we saw that Leon's face.
Oh, yeah, she napped.
I was just like, what have they done to him? Leave him. Anyway.
Any more news?
Moving
You
on.
got the Assassin's Creed Season Pass news?
Yes.
Do you want to go ahead with that?
If the advert has stopped.
Yeah.
So we're gonna move on to Odyssey. It's the only thing we've been playing. So
Yeah,
it's
so
the
it's
only
games
game
we've
we've
been
got to
playing.
talk
So
about.
it's kind of a segue from the news, which is the Season Pass, to what we think of the new game.
I'm so hyped. So they've released a roadmap. Ubisoft have released, or Ubisoft, whatever you want to call it, has released the roadmap. So it's gonna run from this year to next year, and they want it to run episodically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. To the end of next year. As I say, it's not a very big. It's this year to next year.
They've said it's their most ambitious post-launch support ever
Most
for
ambitious
Assassin's
crossover.
Creed. All them boots on the ground. The innovative power of the cloud. Anyway. Right. So Season Pass. It's got 2 story arcs, and each of these has 3 episodes each. So the first one's called Legacy of the First Blade, and it's when you meet the guy, the very first man to ever use the hidden blade.
Not necessarily the first assassin to that, but technically. Just saying, I know the law.
Just disclaimer,
feeling
I've
maybe
played Syndicate and now I'm playing this one, so don't get me, I don't know. I have nothing to offer. And then the second one is called The Fate of Atlantis.
I'm interested in that one.
It's pretty cool.
It's Atlantis and the first people, or what they're called. First men. I don't know.
It's all to do with the race that come before, and there's like Juno and them other 2.
Yeah, the weird shit.
And the people that made the Apple of Eden and all that.
Yeah.
Again, I'm a scrub. I've only played Syndicate, so I only know what you get told in that. So don't look at me. Each episode is going to be 6 weeks apart, but there's going to be free content in between.
December.
It starts, this December. So they said the free content, I think it comes out every week, and it's stuff like they'll drop a mercenary on the map, or they'll drop an epic ship.
Yeah.
And it's like public events in Destiny, essentially. But instead of you playing it like 20,000 times, so you want to gauge your eyes out, you're getting them every week.
Yeah. With epic loot. Different epic loot each time, I think. Yeah.
So the first arc, you'll fight alongside the first hero to wield the hidden blade. You'll also find out why the assassins chose to fight from the shadows.
They can't be assassins. I'm not having it.
The Fate of Atlantis.
This is just not the Creed.
Is set to launch in spring 2019. You'll encounter godly creatures and discover secrets about the sunken city. Also,
there's going to be a lot of underwater shit in that.
Yeah. If anybody cares, with the Season Pass you also get Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered.
I don't care, but I care at the same time. Because I didn't like that game when it first came out. But if I can change...
Tomahawks?
Yeah, it is.
The one everyone said was awful. That's the one that everyone hates, right?
It's the one a lot of people hate, but you get that a tiny amount of people that love it.
Yeah. No, I'm not judging. I haven't played it. I don't know.
He's related to the guy out of Black Flag. Somewhere. It's the one with Connor Kenway, I'm pretty sure. And it's okay. Like, I played a little bit of it and I was like, it's alright.
Is he related to Edward Kenway?
Yes. I've just said this.
Sorry.
I just said he's related to the pirate one.
Assassin's Creed on a boat. I only played like 25
On a
minutes.
boat.
I got it's Corey was like, you need to play it. It's so good.
It
And
is good.
I sat down to play it and I couldn't catch a shanty and I rage quit and I've never touched
The
it.
problem with this coming out, this remaster, is if I can play with the new controls, I mean, it's hard controls.
We
going
got
back to the
a
old
heavy
style.
debate going on about this control system. We'll talk about that later. Let's just
Yeah.
finish this bit first. So,
When's that coming out? Do we know? Just at some point next year.
it doesn't say. It just says that you'll get it.
I wonder how much that's going to be in real life, and whether how much money you'll save getting in real life. How much money you'll save getting in the season pass as opposed to like buying it in the shop. Like that's what I meant. By
If
real
it's
life.
if it's a game that they know is not very popular, I could have probably
I'd say it'd be
about
30,
20,
25, 30.
yeah.
But you're paying 30 for the season pass, and you get that and everything
Yeah.
else. Well worth it.
All these DLC, they said, will feature old faces and new characters from the world of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. So that doesn't mean any other Assassin's Creed, just Odyssey.
You say it's before any of them.
Yeah, well.
Can't. This is fucking time travel shit going on, which I wouldn't put it past them.
So, yeah, like we've just been saying, the in-game events are the epic mercenaries, the epic ships.
They're all free,
Challenging encounters will provide interesting and valuable loot as rewards.
and they're free, aren't they?
Daily and weekly contracts are available for you to pick up,
Yeah,
complete and earn the special currency. But they're in the game now.
Yeah, because
So-
they keep happening every week. But
Yeah.
they're free as well. Like they're the.
Oh,
You don't even have to buy
New
a season
Game
pass to
Plus
get them.
mode's been announced.
Oh,
I
God.
can't put any more hours into this game, but
I'm already 30 hours in, and I've done 2 story missions.
yeah, man.
That's how like distracting all the shit in that game is, and it's so big.
It,
But anyway, we'll move on to the
oh
game.
my god!
Now, yeah.
Like, I can't even entertain the
You're enjoying it though.
new game. I can't even do a new
Assassin's
game.
Creed Odyssey, in case anyone
It's
hasn't worked out what we're
amazing.
talking about.
It's absolutely amazing.
It is really good.
I'm gonna get our stats up and we'll see
Oh no!
what
don't
we've
do that.
what we've
Don't
played.
do that.
But
I've got less
yeah,
kills than you. You got to tell me what mode you're playing on now.
I'm playing on
less
easy
kills than
mode,
you.
like-
I'm playing on normal.
I've never played a proper actual
Nah,
Assassin's Creed
it's
game
fine.
before, and I knew it was like 100 hours plus, and so I don't need to extend any more hours
No,
onto
that's
this
fair.
game.
That's fair. I get it.
Like, I'm a bitch, so I'll play any game on easy mode. Like, don't test
Yeah,
me.
it doesn't make it. It's still playing the game, and it's not like you're against anyone, so it's fine.
Literally.
I'm really enjoying the game.
Yeah, it's so good.
It's not as good as Origins is so far. It has a lot of things going for it, but I think personally for me, I just prefer the Egypt setting.
Mm.
I'm more into Egypt gods and Egyptians and all that,
See-
as opposed to Greece. But you're the opposite to me on that.
Oh
aren't you?
yeah, I really
Yeah.
like this setting
Mm.
because like I'm a little nerd and I like the
They'll
history and the
believe.
gods and stuff. But
I like that stuff, but
just you know what, I still couldn't say that it's better than Syndicate
yet.
because no, do you know what? Syndicate was perfect for me. It's the only one because it's the only one that I ever saw like get announced, and I was like, I need to play this game. Up until this one came along,
Yeah, that's
like when they showed the trailer for this at E3, I was like, I've got to play this game. But I think Syndicate, I like how it's more intimate and it's more about the characters.
Mm.
You haven't played Syndicate, so it's hard to.
I've seen you play.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Whereas this one,
It's where I dropped off, to be honest.
it's a very big open world and there's a lot of side quests, and I think that's going to lose a lot of people.
Yeah.
If you don't like that aspect of
You don't have to do them though.
You don't have
I feel
to.
like I do.
I
That's
can't
my
walk past
problem.
the side quest.
I
I can't
can't.
do it.
Like, I mean, there's a few more side quests left on this island that's massive, and I'm like, I suppose I'll do them, and then they take like an hour. What am I doing to myself? Like, I don't have to do them, and they're like just fetch quests.
Yeah.
Like, not all there are meaningful side quests, but there's a lot of fetch quests as well, and it's like just XP grind.
The typical RPG quest. Like, if you play
Yeah.
RPG games, you know exactly the kind of quests.
They stole my money. Go get that money. That bandit stole my money. Go kill the bandit.
No, to be fair, some of them are wild rides because, like, you'll come up to people
Yeah.
and they're like, oh my god, so, I can't get here because there's bandits. And you're like, so you want me to kill the bandits? And they're like,
Yeah.
no, I want a wolf pelt. And you're like, oh.
Yeah, it's like this guy, this merchant's, it's like, oh, sorry, this merchant's like outselling this.
Yeah, I
this
did that
me
yesterday, yeah.
with like logs, and I'm like,
Do you want me to get you some
so
logs?
you want me to go get you better logs and better wood or whatever? And he's like, no, I want you to go kill him.
I
I'm
want
like,
you to kill
fucking hell.
him.
Fucking merchants, you're not fucking mercenaries, but me being a mercenary, I did it anyway.
There is some stupid ass dialogues as well. Like, I come up against this guy who wanted me to murder someone essentially, and Cassandra's there and she's like, I'm not a murderer, I'm not an assassin, and it's like, I've played like 30 something hours plus, and all we've done is go across the map and murder every single person I've come up against. And she's a mercenary. She's a mercenary by trade, and she's trying to tell this guy that she doesn't murder people. And it's like, wow. Think you do.
It is Assassin's Creed after all.
Wow. Let's just let's do our stats before. So progress. I am on 34.96%.
Is this on the story or just generally?
I think it's overall. You're on 26.9.
You probably played more than me.
That's rookie numbers, man. You got to pump them numbers. So I am player level 28. You're level 23. Yeah, I do. Distance travelled.
Oh yeah, you travel more than me.
I've travelled 460, which I assume to be miles, maybe. And you've travelled 365.
That's fine.
Oh no, wrong one. Total kills.
You got way more than me.
You're
on bitch mode.
I kill everybody. Like, you know, it's like sneak in and steal something. I kill everyone around just in case. I've got 1,500.
Oh my god, you got 527 more than me.
And you've got 1,057.
Okay, you got 500 more than me.
And time played is the last one.
I'm interested to see.
So I've played 35 hours.
You only played one more hour than
34 hours.
The hell?
So explain to everyone.
So basically, Kate's been doing the story missions. I haven't.
No, I haven't. I've literally...
How many you done?
I go somewhere and then I
but you've gone where the story's told you to go.
Yeah, I don't stop until I've cleaned the whole area.
So the problem with me, I haven't done that. I literally...
Have you been like jitting around and you have to keep going back on yourself?
Literally, like, it goes, go to... One of the early missions is go to this island called Andros. It's like it's like the third mission, like main story mission, and I'm just like, I'm gonna go there, but I'm gonna stop at every fucking stop on the way, and I did that, and it took me a good 30 hours to get to the fucking island.
I've been doing is when, like, obviously you move from place to place with the story, so I've been wherever the story takes me, I clean that island. If there's little tiny islands off the side of it, I'll go to them.
I've only just got to Athens.
But I didn't just want to go out and clear the map because I didn't know what
There's some areas you won't go in
Yeah.
the story though, which is why I did that.
See, I didn't know that until you told me that yesterday. But overall, it's a really good game.
They have their own like side stories that are important.
Mm.
But like, I imagine you help people in the side stories, they will help you later.
Yeah.
In a big battle, I assume it's going to happen.
So shall we talk about the characters? Like, we're playing two different characters.
Well, we're playing two different characters, but we're not at the same time. Kate's playing as Cassandra.
It's a very interesting way of dealing with this.
Kate's playing as Cassandra, and I'm playing as Alexios.
Yeah. But they are exactly the same.
They're the same character. They have the same dialogue.
Yeah.
Exactly I will argue
the
that,
same for word for word.
Literally, I will argue that Cassandra's voice actor is much better than Alexios is. Yeah. Alexios, even though he's Greek, sounds like an angry Japanese man.
He sounds really weird. Like, I don't know.
He sounds like an angry Japanese man.
It's weird.
Like a Shogun warrior or something.
She sounds really weird.
She sounds like Greek.
I think
but, you know,
the tone of the voices kind of makes them seem a bit different personality wise. Yeah. But like
the personality they have, you choose.
So to a certain
by your
extent,
decisions to a certain extent. Like you can choose to like not take anyone's shit and fucking have a go. Which I've done.
That's me.
2 times. Kate's done it a lot. I'm more trying to be a bit more suave and diplomatic and stuff, and it seems to be working out.
The very, very first choice in the game, like, this isn't a spoiler because it's literally the first choice you make. Like,
I think is this.
These guys come to get you for reasons we won't go into because we don't want to get too spoilery.
Oh, okay.
And they're basically, it's like you fight them in like a mini tutorial. And they're lying on the ground. You have a cutscene, you speak to somebody else, and you come back to them, and they get up, and you've got the option to let them go, and you say, look, go back to blah blah blah, and tell him this.
That's what I did.
Or you can just kill them.
Yeah.
Now I killed them.
I let them go
because I'm a bad bitch.
Did you get attacked later?
No.
Right,
he let them go, and he got attacked further down the line.
So I got more kills.
So it does actually it does have a ripple.
There is a pretty early on. So there's a sickness somewhere. I'm going to say this one 'cause it's really early, and it's. I feel like it's the tutorial mission to Your Choices Matter.
Maybe. You'll know if it's a choice mission because they're
they're the missions that
come after choices.
That come after choices that happen because of choices you made.
A mission that's got something to do with the decision you've made has got like
these arrows.
It's got like 2 arrows. One of them goes like up and one of them goes to the side, and that's a mission that's spawned because of a certain choice you've made.
Yeah. But there's an early thing in the game which I feel is the tutorial for the choices making a difference. And there's a mission you find there's a sickness in the city, and basically the priests are going in and murdering everyone.
They've like burnt the village to the ground.
Yeah. And there's this family with kids pleading for their lives basically, and you come along and you can either choose to stop the priests and kill them. I feel like the priests are purposely made to be pretty like
the bad guys.
Seem like bad guys because they want you to make like a certain choice just to show you what the choices you. I mean, you made the opposite choice to me, but only because I told you about it originally.
No,
you would have done it anyway.
Yeah.
But fair enough. But see, I chose to save this family.
Where I chose to let the priest.
Chose to let the priest kill him.
I just said it was nothing to do with me, and I don't have the right to make the decision, and I moved away.
Yeah. So basically, later on in the game, I find out that this city, the sickness is spread across the whole island, and I've gone back to that island, and you can see what your choice has done, whereas for you, you'll go back and it'll be fine.
I haven't been back actually,
but it's I feel like it's basically the tutorial to tell you your choices matter, and this kind of shit can happen because what the tiniest thing you do, you feel like it's a side mission. You don't feel like it matters, and it does.
I had it
in a big way
brought up to me by a certain person who knew what I'd done.
Yeah,
and they were like, "You let an unknown sickness cloud your judgment, and you let a family die." But obviously that was the right thing to do. From what happened to you, it was the right thing to do.
Yeah, on that end anyway.
But like, this bitch was calling me out on it, and I'm like, who are you? Yeah. I feel like that just goes to show, like, you won't even necessarily know if you're making a big decision. It's not like in Mass Effect, where you can tell.
You can tell there's what you're deciding, what you're saying is going to make have massive ramifications on the world. You can tell that in stuff like Mass Effect, but like in this, even if it's a little side quest, it can affect the world massively, and I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
Whether I don't even know, I haven't done much of the story to know whether anything's changed in the story yet. But we'll see. Whether we'll get different endings, I don't know, because we'll find out in like several years when we finish the game.
The one kind of criticism I've got of it is obviously there's the war between Sparta and Athens.
Yeah. And
I thought I'm assuming from the promotional art, from the figurines, we are meant to be a Spartan.
See, I get the opposite. Oh, well, I have a reason to fight for the opposite in my mind, but I can't say why.
Yeah. It's really weird because like you don't. I mean,
It does make a difference. Because those missions come up afterwards.
It's just really confusing because it's like
the effect missions.
I don't know whose side I'm supposed to be on, and I mean, you go to a fort and
you kill everyone anyway.
Yeah, exactly. like there's locations.
I feel like you're a mercenary.
You can do what you want.
The way I see it, in the conquest battles, you can either attack or defend.
Yeah.
Yeah. Defend offers you 1 piece of rare armor.
Yeah. Attack is 2.
Attack offers you 2. Epic armor, I think, actually. Or legendary. I can't remember. Whichever, the purple one.
It's epic, the purple one.
Okay.
Blue is rare, and legendary is gold.
So, defending 1, attacking 2. Attacking is harder than defending. As I found out when I lost the battle the other day. Still got 1, though. Even though I lost.
Everybody gets 1.
I still got 1 piece of armor, so I was like, okay, I'll just take part then. It's fine. I'm just here for the fun. But, basically, the way I see it, you're a mercenary. You're going to go where the fucking most money and the most armor
Yeah.
is. And I gone on the attacking side most of the time.
Yeah, I don't know. I just thought that
Unless
you
it
know.
requires for the story for me to go on defense, which it did at the start.
I'm assuming we're supposed to be Spartan.
But I've only fought for Athens currently, mostly because I'm in an area which is controlled by Sparta,
Yeah.
because I'm fighting for the attacking side.
Mm.
But doesn't matter really. I mean, it matters slightly to the game, but at the end of the day, I've looked back and who's seen who's in control of the areas which I've fought for Sparta, fought for Athens and won. It's in control of Sparta again.
Yeah, that's happened to me because I
These
got
battles
to,
happen without you.
I got
I feel.
to a place and straight away I went to the leader's house and I killed the leader.
Yeah.
And then I cleared the rest of the map, come back, there's a new leader.
I do like that system.
So it must carry on.
I do like that system where you've got to whittle down the power
Yeah, that's cool.
control of that area from the people.
It's not
by killing.
hard either because if you're clearing the map, you do it just in
'Cause
passing.
you can destroy their
War assets.
their like military
It's supplies
gear
and
and
stuff,
shit,
isn't
supplies, food and all that.
it? You take out generals.
You can take out you can steal from their war cache of money.
The war. If you get the war chest, that's when you get like valuable information.
Okay, I thought you used to steal their money.
It is, but when you, I don't know. Are we going to talk about the thing?
If it's
No.
spoilers, no.
There's a system where you'll get an extra system added on,
Do I? Have I not had this yet?
and yeah, you've got to basically find clues to find out who certain people are.
Yeah.
And more often than not, when you get the special chests, that's where they are.
I mean, we can
No, don't.
mention.
Don't
feel,
do it.
No, I feel like without mentioning certain things, I feel like we can mention generally, like people that complain about this game, big Assassin's Creed fans are complaining.
Not me.
I mean, you're not a big Assassin. I was for the beginning, and then I fell off, and then come back for a few games, and then come back.
To be
again.
fair,
It's one of them where it's like the formula got boring for me
Syndicate.
until it changed up again.
I have
You have a lot of shit for Syndicate.
I have all the special editions that come with the statues. I've got the hoodie.
That game's
I've
spoke
got
to you.
artwork. Exactly. So like,
That's what it is.
by that standard, I
It's
am
like
the big
Origins
Assassin's
spoke
Creed
to
fan.
me. Odyssey's good. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, I want some merch for Odyssey definitely.
But people that hate like the hardcore Assassin's Creed game, people play Assassin's Creed fans, people played every game. They are complaining, not all of them, but some of them, a lot of them, are complaining that it's doesn't deserve the name Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
Simply because
You're not an assassin.
this is set before we found out in Origins
Brotherhood.
that Assassin's Creed, the Creed,
Yeah.
was made in Origins.
Okay.
That was set up in Origins. Like, Bayek set that up
Oh.
with Thingy. That was the whole point of that game.
No way.
Like, you were set, the Creed wasn't a
The
thing
more
then.
you know.
He sets up the Creed, and the Creed becomes a thing after that. This is set way, way before Origins. So the Creed can't be a thing, which is fair enough. So people are saying, the Creed aren't in it, why is it called an Assassin's Creed game? The Templars aren't in it.
Is this our theory? Yeah.
The Templars aren't in it, so it's not a Assassin's Creed game. And I'm like, I'm sitting there, like, I'm seeing like the way my character could very easily be an assassin. He's fit in well with the assassins. Like, if he was around when the assassins were around, they would recruit him or her.
It's
for
the
your
exact
case.
same gameplay.
Yeah.
You run up the walls, you synchronise.
No,
You
I
don't
don't
have a
think it's a
hidden
gameplay.
blade,
I
but
think
you had the spear. It is the same.
there's a hidden shadowy organisation.
Yeah.
Which could be the Templars
Templars.
later on. We don't know, but.
Because we were saying this,
Yeah.
weren't we? We were saying we think this one is the setup.
The setup for the
We
origin
don't
of the
know, it's
Templars.
not a spoiler,
I-
but
it might not
that's
be.
what it looks like it is.
But like, at the end of the day, the way I see it, Assassin's Creed game doesn't necessarily involve the Creed and all that. It's just, it has to have a kind of, the idea behind it.
Yeah.
You're taking out a shadowy organisation that tries to control everything.
Well, you're definitely doing this one.
So, and you do that in every single Assassin's Creed game against the Templars, or in Origins against basically sort of the Templars. Weird. But, it's that whole like mantra of it where it's like, there's a shadowy organisation that you have to take out. That's what an Assassin's Creed game is to me, but people are saying because it doesn't involve the Creed, because it doesn't involve the Templars, and because it's, a lot of people are still complaining about after they changed the style of the game from what it was from 1 to Syndicate to Origins.
Okay.
Everyone's complaining that it's too much RPG and it's not. It shouldn't be called an Assassin's Creed game.
Do you know what?
But you know what? If it was called anything else, it wouldn't sell as well.
I agree that now I love RPGs, right? And even I find this game frustrating at times, and I agree that people who don't like RPGs, who don't want to sink hundreds of hours into a game, I think mixing it in a game that's pretty linear.
Yeah.
I mean,
no, I get that.
It's a risky move, and if people are not interested in that,
but you know what? We say that. This one sold the most. It's double what Origins sold, and Origins is a great game, and Origins did really well. The way I see it, it's a game. It was becoming like Call of Duty in terms of same fucking game every year. Like, yeah, it's set in a different area, but it's the same thing. You go assassinate these people
and build up to
and that's it. Like that was it. Like, and there was the same gameplay loop all the time, and there was no different apart from the setting and the characters.
Yeah.
Whereas I felt like it needed a change up, and this has made it bigger, in my opinion, bigger and better than what it was.
Yeah.
And it's still linked back to what the game used to be as well. In some ways, you can play assassin wise.
Yeah.
You can go in and assassinate. You don't have to go in all guns. All
bows blazing.
Bows blazing. Like, you don't have to go in all swords and stuff. I know you do, but you have that option.
Yeah.
I like having the option to go in with the hunter way, which is just bows.
Yeah.
Which is pretty sneaky in itself, to be fair.
I like the bows.
The assassin way, which is the old way, or you can go in fucking warrior way and just kill them all, which is fine. But like, either way, it works. Well, it allows a lot more different types of gamers to play it at the end of the day.
Yeah. That's why I really enjoyed Syndicate, because I can't deal with stealth. I'm not a very patient gamer. I haven't got the patience. Yeah. But whereas
I feel that's where it started.
Syndicate, like, you could play as Jacob, who is built for a brawl, whereas Evie was built for the stealth, and that's what I really like that.
And I feel like that's where that idea started from, which is why we've got what we've got now. But like the fact I like it is you can't
please everyone, and
you can't, like, it is taking stuff from, like, ideas and stuff from, like, The Witcher and stuff like that, the way it's set out and the way it plays. Even your horse is a fucking idiot and doesn't turn up.
I've got a unicorn, so
oh yeah, I don't know, you got that without pain.
One of the blacksmiths sold it to me.
I'm gonna have to find that somewhere. It ruins my emotion.
It leaves like neon rainbows and it's like wake. It's amazing.
But
do you know what? We're on the animals. I love the bird function, Icarus.
People hated that when it first came out in Origins.
The first time I ever used it, like you have to use
Isn't
it.
Icarus,
yeah. And I was like, what's the point in that? Like, I don't really get it. But now I spam it. So basically, you send him up and he'll track targets and stuff for you, and he finds chests and everything. And every time you synchronise, his ability goes up.
Yeah.
There's no like meter for it. Like, I think it's just he can cover a bigger set of ground when you're scanning.
Everyone hated that annoying.
I like it.
Everyone was like, "What can you see through the bird?"
Yeah, I did wonder that. I did wonder how that works.
I feel that it basically just the way I see it, he squawks when he sees things.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a fantasy world at the end of the day.
I didn't know until I played Syndicate that, when assassins like can see things nobody else can see, that like writing.
Yeah.
I thought that was like for you. Oh. Like, I thought it was for the player to see, but then in Syndicate, like, someone brings it to Evie and they're like, "Oh, you'll be able to see it because you're an assassin." And I didn't know that was like a thing that they could do.
Yeah.
It's very weird. It needs more clarification.
The one thing I feel like these games needs to just get rid of, but I understand why it's there, is the future stuff.
Yeah, I hate that. It's so
boring. It just takes you out of it. And I'm like, why have you took? I'm sitting there thinking, why have you took me out of this massive open world RPG to look around a room? And then go back in.
I don't
give a shit.
To the present once, and I had no idea what was going on. I didn't play Origins. I don't know who any of these people are. there's all these emails to read and everything, and I don't know what's going
I
on.
honestly feel like the future stuff has run its course, unless it's going somewhere at the end of this game. Like, I mean, it was bad enough. It was really at its worst in Black Flag. You make coffee runs in Black Flag.
You actually get to play the future stuff.
Yeah. But it's first person, you're going around. You're making coffee runs for your fucking...
Is that when you work for fake Ubisoft?
Basically, yeah. And I'm like, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And some of them, to be fair, in Black Flag, it was the worst because it was the longest bits as well.
No.
They were really long. And I'm like, I don't care about this stuff. Like, a lot of the people who care about the lore do. And in some sense, like, when I see stuff, like in the last one, when someone related to original Desmond Miles, who is, you know, that is right. Original, you know, the one that played.
Who went in the Animus first?
Yeah. Him. Someone related to him.
You were like,
he turned up in Origins, and I was like, oh shit. Like, it's there for those moments, but I just feel like.
There's future stuff in Syndicate, but it's all cutscene. You don't play it.
Yeah, you get to play it now, and you have to make choices. But like, you're playing as the same woman out of Origins, and I'm just like, I don't see how this.
The ending of Syndicate seemed like it was going to be really important.
Yeah.
Because of that Juno thing.
Yeah.
Literally, I'm such a scrub. Don't even like leave me alone. And I think that like infiltrated the Templars like computer systems or something. And I was like, oh shit, this is going to be really big in the next game. And then the next game was set in Egypt, and I was
mentioned.
Oh, is it actually?
In the future stuff in the email.
Oh, okay.
So whether it's in the game, I don't know. We'll see. I haven't got a photo of you, so maybe.
I had to like call Jake and get Jake to explain. Like this.
Literally, you know what we need to do? We need to watch one of those explaining Assassin's Creed lore in 20-minute videos.
I've seen the movie. I know everyone hates it, but I've actually seen the movie. So
for what that movie was, some of it was pretty cool and accurate to the movie, not to the game. Sorry, but like the worst bit was the Animus. Like, if you're going to do it, the main bit of the game is Animus. Yeah. Don't fuck it up and make it some weird machine. Just make it the fucking Animus. But no one wants to see fucking... I suppose in the end of the day, no one wants to see Michael Fassbender lying down on a fucking slab.
I don't want to see Michael Fassbender at all because he scares me.
But, you know.
But I think maybe the movies was trying to deal with the future stuff, so the games didn't have to.
Yeah.
Because everyone's saying they hate the future stuff.
Is it canon?
It is, isn't it?
Is it canon? I hope it's not.
Because it's got the apple, right? So isn't it canon?
Oh, fucking Apple of Eden. Fucking needs to go away. We've dealt with it. Jesus. But like, I don't know, it might be canon. There's an anime coming up soon that's made by the people that make Castlevania.
Oh.
Could be good. I hope it's good. I like Assassin's Creed lore. I just don't want to be told it in the future way they do it in the game. I want to be told it through the past bit. I don't care. You know what I mean? But hey.
I don't work for Ubisoft, Chris, so I can't help you. I don't know.
I don't mean Ubisoft. People have been saying this for years.
Nah, it is really
good. It is
good.
really good, though, and it's massive.
Yeah.
When people were saying, I compare it to the size of Witcher 3, I'm like, nah, Assassin's Creed, it's not going to be that big. It's fucking that big.
Do you know what it just goes to show, again, like E3, I was so hyped to play the demo of this game. Not E3, Eject. I wish I was at E3. I was so hyped to play the demo of this game, and the demo was god awful.
It was terrible.
And the game's amazing. They cannot demo Assassin's Creed. It doesn't work. They
used to be able to when it was linear.
Yeah, they need, instead of giving you a free roam, they literally need, even if they make up a fake ass mission just to show you what the game can do.
Yeah.
Because the demo was awful.
Yeah.
It's so much so I was considering not actually playing the game.
Give me an hour demo, but we'll never get there in Egypt. Yeah. People behind the scenes will get it. Like publishers and people who work for IGN and all that, they'll get it. They get like 3 hours. That then you know whether you like the game or not.
I wasn't too sure I would like the ship combat, but it's actually alright. It's pretty basic to be fair.
It's basically Black Flag. Corey, you'd love it. Get on the game just for that, because there's a lot of it.
It's alright. It's annoying. It gets annoying.
It makes me wonder though, like, if that's literally the mechanic they're going to use for
Skull and Bones.
Skull and Bones.
It's basic, bitch.
Then I'm like, I'm going to get bored of this very easily.
It can be annoying when you're trying to get somewhere
and you're getting attacked by every single fucking ship.
And like 4 pirate ships come along, and
why I got to Andros so late?
It's just an inconvenience. Like, it's not hard because you can literally ram them and cut them.
You know what?
It's an inconvenience.
It's such a cheese as well. It's so broken. Like, you take down one ship and you board it, your ship's health comes back, and the other ship's like they're
just wait for you
nice
till,
pirates. They're like, I will just wait for him to board our mate's ship and kill them, and then we'll attack them. But your health comes back, and I'm like,
it is a good way to collect resources, though. It's the quickest way to collect resources.
Yeah, but like it's just broken, and I feel like when they fix that, I'm gonna struggle.
You can use resources to upgrade any piece of gear. So if you get a piece of gear that's low and you really like it, you can just bring it up, which is really cool. Because I got some gauntlets that are called like gauntlets of Athena,
I feel.
And they're all blue and they're lit, and I want to bring them up to my level.
It's because I don't like wearing these stupid looking helmets.
Yeah, I've got the
And you can turn the helmet off in game, so you can still wear the armour but not have it on. But like, I like having the hoods. I like having the eye patch.
I haven't got eye patches.
Can't have the eye patch on in the cutscene, which really bothers me.
No. There is Arvex.
I wouldn't mind having the hood on either.
I think we're having a few bugs in terms of
yours crashed.
Things are yeah, but I was talking like, so X to me is the dismantle button, and sometimes it's just not there.
Yeah. No, it's not there on Epic.
No, like sometimes it's just not there at all.
Yeah, mine weren't there for 2 days.
Yeah.
And I was like, where am I going to get all these resources from? I can't upgrade my shit.
When you crouch in a bush, you get like an eye with a line through it, so that's how you know no one can see you. That's not there for me anymore.
And your breath.
Yeah.
When
you go down under the water, my breath meter went, and then I could just not drown.
I have heard that like Xbox One S's and normal PS4s are struggling. Because it's such a big game and it's got a lot of shit going on at the same time. Especially the battles.
Oh no! See, I haven't had no trouble in them.
Struggling sometimes. Apparently, it's chugging sometimes with it, and a lot of ship battles.
Oh no! I haven't.
There's a lot of ships going around, a lot of explosions and fire going on.
Oh.
It struggled on my Xbox One X the other day with that, and I was like, okay, it's chugging a bit. But
I had the Unity.
It's getting to the end of the thing, isn't it?
Like my eyes come out the sockets. I've got no face. I had that. I had that once.
Yeah, but you know that's classic Ubisoft. It's funny.
In like it was a mission where you go to a party and you're kind of in this house.
Yeah.
And you like someone's telling you about all the people around you that you go and talk to them, and I've got like no face. Everyone's like pulsing in and out like we're at a rave, and I'm just like, what's going on? I have had my game just randomly crash and just shut down
twice,
but it just loads back up in the exact same place. I haven't had no touch wood. I haven't had no trouble from it, but it's very very few in between.
I think it's because Ubisoft. This is the biggest game Ubisoft ever
to be fair, we have literally been sitting there for a week playing it non-stop.
Literally.
So, you know what I mean? And they're not game breaking, they're not...
They are when it crashes, but it comes back, you don't lose your save.
Yeah, you don't lose anything. The underwater stuff's not as annoying as...
Sometimes when I fast travel, or just end up with a black screen. I hear everything going on, but I just get a black screen.
Oh,
and I'm like, okay.
When I load into my ship, I get the audio... for some reason so far ahead of when the actual visual comes and I think it's a bit broken, and if anyone's seen the IT Crowd, there's an episode where they go to Jen's house for a party and she goes off into the kitchen to make a drink and Richmond, Roy and Moss are there and they're pretending to have a conversation. They're like and that's exactly what it sounds like. So all the people on my ship are just having this like fake ass like weird conversation.
I love how they brought the sea shanties back, but I have no idea what they're singing about.
No.
Like some of them are good, I'm like they're little tunes, but I'm like I don't know what you're saying. Like you could be singing that I'm a ship captain, I don't know.
We got different crews as well.
I want the sea shanties back. I hope there's a little thing you can change on your ship to get the sea shanties back from the original game.
That could be like Ubisoft. They should have done that. Is when you use the points to buy stuff.
Yeah, I want that because I want to sing along.
I've got the lady assassins from the Club Ubisoft, and you've got
Persians currently.
So they sing different songs and stuff.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool actually.
I want the Spartans.
We are the Spartans.
I've got the yards.
You find the skins for your people.
But I want them to sing that one.
I'd pay Ubisoft for that. I would legit pay money for that.
This game is hard to take seriously.
Yeah, if you've watched Meet the Spartans. Start of the game, just...
If you're playing this game and you haven't seen Meet the Spartans...
You need to watch it.
Go watch Meet the Spartans.
Oh, it's hilarious.
It's funny, man.
It is so great, though. We should finish this so we can go and play it right now.
Yeah, I do want to go back and play it. So far, I'm absolutely loving it.
Yeah, me too. Can't stop playing.
Worried that I'm not going to get it done before Red Dead. Worried that I don't know whether I want to put it down before Red Dead. I really want to play Red Dead. But I really want to play Assassin's Creed. I can't play both at the same time. So what I'll probably end up doing is stopping Assassin's Creed, playing Red Dead,
Disgusting.
going back to Assassin's Creed.
Disgusting.
But like, I remember playing Origins, and I played that so late because I was like, there's so much coming out at the same time. Because it came out at the same time.
And the demo put us
came
off.
out the same day as Mario Odyssey.
Odyssey.
I'm just thinking that every now and then.
Yeah, me too.
Because Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Can you imagine if that came out the same day, same last year? That would have been awkward.
They've changed them.
But that Mario Odyssey came out, so I didn't play it straight away. And then I was playing it in like December, January time, and
You just played it non-stop?
Yeah, I did.
I'd like go to bed and all I could hear was all this like, just all this, like you go around doing like 20 million side quests and I'd wake up, like whatever,
Still
and you'd
doing it.
just be sitting there.
It's like 4 o'clock, alright. Need to go to sleep. But
Oh god.
that personally is my favourite of this whole series.
That you've played?
Yeah, that I've played so far. But that is my favourite of the whole series. Just in front of Assassin's Creed 2 and then Black Flag. Honestly, I don't know where I'm putting it yet because I haven't finished it. But well, I'll let you know. It's fourth at the moment. Because the setting bothers me a little bit because it's just mountains and trees. And I'm like, it's fine, but like, what's the good point of giving me a horse when every 5 seconds I have to get off it to climb a mountain? It bothers me. I don't.
Where the roads are going.
Yeah, but I can't be asked to go. It takes me like, what, an extra 20 minutes to go on the road.
I just climb the mountains, to be honest.
Exactly my point. I have to get off the horse to do it. And then, or you try and take your horse off up the mountain like I did the other day, and then he falls off the mountain and ends up dying.
What did you do after that? Did you just get a new one?
He comes back after like 10 minutes.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, you should walk around for a bit. But, and then keep calling him. He's like, Phobos is unavailable. Yeah, because he's fucking dead and I can see him.
It's sad. Anyway.
Yeah. But yeah, that's our Assassin's Creed sort of review.
Go play it.
We haven't really finished it.
We don't want to talk spoilers.
Yeah, we'll probably do a spoiler cast when we've finished it, you, me and Jake, but that's going to take a while.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but we're looking forward to playing more of it.
I'm going to go play it right now.
Literally, I'm going to eat first though, because I'm starving. But, yeah, thanks for watching. This will be available on all your podcast services, iTunes, all that, and on YouTube as a video. So, bye.
Bye.
If you like that video and want to see more like it, then click this playlist button here. If you happen to want to subscribe to us and check out all our content, then click this amazing, sexy button right here. Look how enticing it is. You know you want to click it. And if you're already subscribed to us, well then you are already an awesome human being.